guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. How's it going? I hope it's going good. My name is Shana, the Shanabelle. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. So today we'll be doing another pick a card reading, and today's reading will be this weekly's predictions. I'm going to be doing weekly predictions and monthly predictions for every week and for every month, clearly. After this video, I'll be recording the monthly predictions. No, I'll be recording the weekly prediction for the week ahead, but this is the monthly predictions for the month of August 2024. What I like to do personally is I like to watch these type of videos and then kind of plan out my month ahead. I'll usually have like a planner with me or like my iPad and go on GoodNotes, and I have a digital planner on there as well. And I kind of write down notes of things I can be expecting, what time of the month is best to do certain things, and just things like that, what I should look out for, just depending on what comes up in the reading and what I should like really focus on. So I kind of use this as like a kind of like a guideline, or like use it as a way to kind of plan out your month ahead. That's everything I want to say. So I'm going to have the pile selection pop up for you to meditate on, so you can pick the pile and the piles that call out to you the most. We're going to take a deep breath, so take a deep inhale and exhale, and I'll see you guys at your pile. I can say you, my heart has been yelling at you. Spell it out for me, please. Okay, pile number one. If you pick the photo of the woman in the beautiful strapless white dress, and she has like knit gloves on, and not knit, sorry. Yeah, that's like knit, you know. And the lady whistled down society papers in her hand, and this is the reading for you. So Lord Heavenly Father, please tap me into pile number one's energy, so I may deliver these messages to them with accuracy and precision, honesty and truth, for the good of all and harm to none. Amen. So I'm gonna pull from the Moonology deck first, and like always, the decks will be linked in the description box below if you would like to purchase them for yourself. They are affiliate links, so I do make a commission if you click on my links. Okay. Please tell me about the month of August for pile number one. So quick. Your dreams need a practical plan for Moon and Taurus. Adjustments are required, third quarter moon. And then we have a time to give rather than take, new moon and Virgo. Okay, so the month of August is going to be a lot of hard work for you. I'm not going to hold you. And then show the world the real you, full moon and Aquarius. So August is going to be a month of you taking a lot of action and making adjustments to your plan, to what it is you're trying to do. So like me personally, I recently just quit my job. If you've been... No, because my vlogs are like backed up, but if you follow me on TikTok, then you'll know. I posted that, and it's kind of like going viral currently, which is... But yeah, but I recently quit my job, and so say you're in a similar situation where you just like recently quit your job, or you have been, or you like are working on doing something, but you aren't getting the results that you want, or you're not where you want to be, right? You need to like take the time now the time that you're seeing this, take this time and look back at the previous month and all months, even year, and see, kind of do some data analysis of what is working and what isn't. And then you're going to want to do more of what is working and less of what isn't working, and or change what isn't working. So kind of like what you can do is look at what is working and then implement the things that is causing the things that is working to work into the things that isn't working, so even the things that aren't working can work. So say you want to do social media, right, but then you aren't growing, your numbers are low,
yada yada, or you're an entrepreneur and you can't make sales, things like that, right? Look at like, even if you are posting and your views are low, look at the videos that have more views, right? And then look at the pattern, which videos had more views and what about those videos caused them to get those type of views, right? With your entrepreneurship, like if you have a business and you're selling products, look at the times when you had the most sales, when you was making the most sales. Even if you only made like 1 or 2 sales, when you was making those 1 or 2 sales, what did you do that day, or like the day before, or whatever the case is, that caused that sale to happen, right? Usually there are things that correlate with each other that does it. It's just a lot of times we're not consistent with things, so it doesn't end up happening over and over again. What you need to do is start implementing the thing that you did that day, or those days where things were booming for you. You need to do that every single day, for at least a month, for you to get into the habit of doing this. So you're gonna reprogram your mind to start doing what works instead of doing whatever or doing what doesn't work. You gotta, like, say every 10 times you do something, only 1 thing works out. You need to figure out what that 1 thing was that worked out and start doing that the 10 times or 9 times, and maybe not doing it 1 time. You know, you can't, insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different outcome. You need to make changes and adjust for you to get the outcome that you are desiring. So again, like I said, look at what is working, look at what isn't working, and start doing more of what is working. The more you do what is working, the more things will work. You know what I'm saying? And the more that it works, the better the outcome you get. I'm gonna pull some tarot cards. Yeah, but your month of August is very much so about like redirection and providing more of a service. Like, instead of focusing on like getting what you want, like the money, and instead of focus on the outcome, focus on what it takes to get the outcome, right? Say you want to make money off of social media, don't focus on the money, focus on the content, focus on what it is you want to provide, what service you want to provide for the world, what type of content you want to put out. You know, with the entrepreneurship, don't focus on the sales, focus on the products, focus on making sure that people know that this product is even a thing, and then also let them know why is it that is beneficial. You started this company for a reason. You picked those products to sell for a reason. Why is it that you felt as though you needed to sell those products? If you're selling like natural homemade soaps, and because you have like eczema and you get rashes easily, so then you have a whole market for that, because you're not the only person who has eczema who gets rashes easily, and the chemicals that's in the soaps that they sell in the store is not good for them. So now you have a whole market. Make sure, like, you have to find your market, you know, get in front of them, get in front of your audience. Okay, we have the Strength card. We have the Wheel of Fortune, and we have the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, August is going to be a lot of working for you. I'm not going to hold you. And then we have the 6 of Cups in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, because honestly, you're in a good position. Like, I'm not going to hold you. You're not dumb. Your products aren't bad. It's not like you're untalented or unsuccessful, whatever the case is. You just want that push. It's into the right direction, right? So in August, you have to be 10 toes down. You can't be wishy-washy. You can't be lazy. You can't be inconsistent. You can't keep going back and forth. You know, if you want great outcomes, you have to put in great work. You know, you have to put in that work. But I do see that things are going to be changing for you. You're going to have a huge shift in August with the Wheel of Fortune. It's literally fortune. And then we have the 8 of Pentacles too, which is actually like putting in that work and working hard in order to get that abundance that you want. So the Wheel of Fortune could also be like you getting this spark, this motivation, this inspiration, or getting like an opportunity, or yeah, like a huge opportunity. This could be like something going viral, or you getting like an influx of income, or influx like a new job, or like an influx of opportunity. You could be signing a contract or like something like that in August, getting like a promotion, getting a higher payroll. You could also be hiring people, like say you are an entrepreneur or you're doing social media content creation, something like that. You could be hiring people in the month of August that helps you do all of the work. You could be delegating your work, and that's going to help you get you to that next level. But yeah, those are your messages. Pile number 1. I hope it resonated. If it did, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment below letting me know which part you came from and how it resonated. Also be sure to leave a comment. Also be sure to subscribe to my channel with the bell notification on so you can notify whenever I upload. Check out my description box for any information you might need from me. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Pinterest, and Twitter. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Pile number 2, if you picked the photo of the baby blue Chanel purse, and this is a reading for you. So Lord Heavenly Father, please tap into pile number 2's energy so may deliver these messages to them with accuracy, precision, and I see in truth for the good of all and heart to none, Lord. Amen. So in the month of August, I see that your bag is going to be wide open. Little play on words or whatever with the photo. But no, in honesty, I feel like you're going to, like, you could be buying a new bag. Or somebody could be buying you a bag, but then at the same time it's giving like you're gonna be in your bag more so. You're gonna be grinding and making a lot of money, working really hard to earn that money, even if it's like self-employment, or you could just be getting a job or taking up a lot of shifts at your job. But regardless of whether it's like working from home, self-employed, or going on location clocking job, you're going to be working really hard this month. Same thing with pile number 1. If you want to go check out pile number 1, you can. I'm gonna see if I can get like different information from you guys, but you guys are more so giving like definite, the bag is coming in as well. Like you're working hard because you have like certain number goals to hit, and you're not like focused on whether or not you can hit it. You're just focused on working and bringing in the bag. Like you're going to be bringing in the bag in August. So what can happen? What's going to happen in August? Prediction for August for pile number 2. August 2024 for pile number 2. Okay, take time to breathe out. Disseminating moon. Oh, okay, hold on. What do you need to release? Waning moon. Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. Sorry. And this was what do you need to release. And then we have that went so far. Okay, hey guys, so my battery died. I think it was balance, spirituality, and practicality. I was at the bottom of the deck, but then I'm also seeing, and that's full moon in Pisces, and I also see meditate and contemplate. It's split like this, which is new moon in Pisces. So Pisces can be important. You could be a Pisces. And like your spirituality is going to play a huge role in how well everything works out for you in the month of August. So you watching this video is honestly going to help you a lot. So make sure that you are paying attention and you're writing down things that are specific to you, that stands out to you, that will help, that you feel as though will help you in the month ahead. Conclusions are within reach and your hard work is paying off, but what do you need to release? So it could be people, things, mindsets, things like that you need to release. This is more so giving me like you need to stop thinking of yourself as trying to do something and see yourself as you are it. And it could be imposter syndrome, but it's also you keep looking at yourself as you're trying to get into this, you're trying to start something, you're trying to get into a field when you've already been doing it and you're already doing it. But the fact that you're like separating yourself from it, it's causing like limitation. Basically, it's causing like a blockage where you can't fully embody what it is for you to like step into doing it. This sounds so vague, but there's so many different things that it could be. Like even no matter what you're doing, right? you could feel as though you're not enough, or you're not supposed to be there, or you don't belong there, something like that. Especially if it's like a big girl job or like high earnings and things like that. However, you are good enough. You are meant to be there. That is why you are there. That's why you are succeeding. So stop looking at it as you're trying to do this, or this is like your dream, because you are living your dream. You know, it could have been your dream, but now your dream is your reality. And you worked so hard in creating your life to be like, you work so hard on yourself and your life so you can live your dream life, and now you're living your dream life with your dream career, and you're not taking it, I don't want to say you're not taking it seriously, because that's not what it is. You are not seeing yourself as somebody who deserves that. You know, you need to start looking at yourself as like I'm her, like I'm him. Like, I actually did that. I had a dream and I made it happen for myself. You are a success story. You are a success story, just so you know. So you need to, in August, you're going to be releasing the mindset of you still trying to live your dream life, and embracing the fact that you are living your dream life. Like, that is who you are. Move on to the next story. You know, you are now a success story. You're going to be telling a new story now. Instead of telling the story of the traumas that you went through, you're going to be telling, and the trials and tribulations that you went through, you're going to be telling the story of how you overcame that. You're going to be telling the story of, success, of how somebody can go through such trivial times and go through such horrible things and still come out on top. Still heal from it, not let it break them, and still come up on top, and still create that dream life that they've been dreaming about, meditating on, manifesting for years now. Like, you'll be the story to tell people, if I can do it, you can do it too. Because who am I but a little girl, a hurt little girl who had to pick herself up and heal herself to get her what she wants, because who else was going to do it? Nobody. You know, so in August, you're going to be feeling a lot more victorious. You're going to be feeling a lot more fully yourself, as you should, okay? You're also going to have like a lot more successes. You're going to be able to see the finish line, for real. I really feel as though this chapter, this book, this story is coming to an end. It's coming to a conclusion, and you're going to start a whole new book in your trilogy, in your series. You feel me? You're telling a new story. Like, that is your message. The August 2024, you're telling a whole new story. Your life is it's gonna look completely different. I'm not gonna hold you. You're gonna look back and be like, how did I get here? Because, oh shoot. Wow, I have to pull some tarot too. Getting ahead of myself. Okay, let me pull some tarot now. Month of August for pile number 2. We have the Ace of Swords. We have the Judgment card. And then we have the Three of Pentacles, as well as the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so the month of August, you're going to be getting a lot of communication, and also a lot of people are going to be listening to you. I'm hearing people taking your word as law. A lot of people are going to be looking to you. Like I said, you're going to be telling your story, your testimony. I literally did the sermon at my church June 29th. Mind you, I didn't even know I was doing the sermon. They asked me to speak at the church, and I said sure. And then later that day, like after I already did it, my sister was like, oh, I heard you did the sermon at church. Like, you're cool. I was like, oh, no, I didn't do a sermon, but I spoke. And my mom was like, no, that was the sermon. I was like, oh, that makes sense. Because it was in the church that was, it was around the time when the sermon was supposed to be going on. And my pastor didn't tell us to say a sermon. So, like, duh. like that, you know. But like people, and then after, so many people came up to me and was like, oh, like they love my story, they love my message, you know, things like that. And it went amazing with the message for the day and the hymns that we were singing and things. It was actually pretty cool. But yeah, so the power of intuition. But yeah, so a lot of people are going to be listening to you. A lot of people are going to be wanting to work with you and collaborate with you. A lot of people are going to want to be near you and hear from you and speak with you and go out with you. You are kind of being put on like a pedestal, like this really high pedestal. You're going up in like in your social class, in popularity as well. A lot of people are going to want to know who you are, know your name. You could be going viral, like if you do social media, you could be going viral. If you do music, then one of your songs is gonna pop off. Whatever, if you like stream, you're gonna end up getting a lot more viewers and things like that. But basically, whatever it is that you're doing, you're stepping up in it. You're gonna be reaching like a whole new level of consistency. Like you personally are gonna be a lot more consistent with whatever it is that you're doing. You're gonna be getting a consistent amount of like people to work with, whether you're collaborating with people, collaborating with brands, you know, things like that. And then getting a bunch more clients, or a lot more clientele, a lot more customers, things like that. And honestly, I'm here just having a really grand old time. You're gonna feel a lot more comfortable expressing yourself and speaking in front of large audiences and having a lot of attention on yourself. You're purposely going to do things for attention, and you're gonna feel good about it. A lot of times people try to judge people or like belittle people for liking attention or being attention grabbing or doing a lot of things for attention, but being somebody who can easily attract a bunch of attention to them is very lucrative. That's a very lucrative business. You can make so much money if you can get people to want to listen to you and look at you and give you their attention. And that is what you're going to be. You are going to be feeling a lot more comfortable having people want to know your business. Well, like, I'm not saying you're going to tell about your business, but you're going to be a lot more comfortable because it's just like people have been doing it for some time now. It's going to be a lot more common now, and it's like everybody's going to want to know what you're doing, where you go, what you're wearing, yada yada. And honestly, people are going to want to know about your private life. It's up to you if you want to share that. That is a thing that a lot of influencers have to learn, how to balance out how much they want to share on the internet and how much they feel as though they should keep private to themselves. For sure, never share out phone numbers and addresses. That's like obvious. But yeah. So that is your August of 2024. Stick with that consistency because it's working, it's paying off. You're going to see the results. You're going to see great results that make you happy. But yeah, those are your messages. Pile number 2. I hope it resonated. If it did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment below letting me know which part you came from and how it resonated. Also be sure to subscribe to my channel with the bell notification on so you'll be notified whenever I upload. I'm trying to hit 2,000 subscribers, so help your girl out, help support me, and subscribe to the channel. Also be sure to check out the description box for any information you might need from me. These decks are linked in the description box. I use the Moonology deck and the Mermaid Tarot deck. And then also follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, and or Twitter, which is now X. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Okay, pile number 3. If you picked the photo of the girl in the white dress with the pretty pink bow in her hair, facing like a wall that has like archery and has like bags with bows on the wall, like white bags, and this is the reading for you. So Lord Heavenly Father, please tap into pile number 3's energy so I may deliver these messages to them by accuracy and precision, honesty and truth, for the good of all and harm to none. But amen. So in the month of August, you can be receiving a bunch of gifts and a lot of attention. A lot of people trying to like spoil you and impress you and kind of just like treat you nicely. You could also be improving your style, your fashion sense, and becoming more feminine and girly. You could also be getting gifted flowers, like bouquet of flowers, and getting some jewelry. Okay, your birthday can also be in August. So shout out to all my Leos. Happy birthday, Leos. I'm a Leo as well. My birthday is August 11th, so you know it's a month. I feel like, do I have like a bunch of Leos in this pile? Because I didn't wish the other piles happy birthday. That's so sad. I'm so sorry for all the Leos that was in the other piles. I don't know. If you're a Leo, comment down below. Let me know your birthday. Okay. Please tell me about pile number 3, August of 2024. A personal issue reaches resolution. That's great. Love that for you. And then we have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moon. And we have don't let pride get in your way, full moon and Leo. LOL, not the Leo card coming out, the pile that I mentioned, Leos. And then we have what do you need to release? Okay, so in the month of August, something is going to come to a conclusion. Like a personal issue that you have is going to be resolved. Clearly, that's what it says. And have faith in your dreams. Don't let your pride get in the way. So you could have been on like a constant battle with yourself, deciding whether or not you're good enough or if you can make something happen for yourself. I feel as though that could be the personal resolution. There's a lot of things that could be personal resolution, honestly. I'm seeing like issues with boys. I'm seeing financial issues. I'm seeing like court cases, issues, suing. Either you're getting sued or like being like, you know, being sued or you're suing. Also, I'm seeing things about homes, like housing, apartments, like getting approved and paying like rent on time and things like that. Those things are going to be resolved. Okay, don't focus on the problem, focus on what it is that's going to solve the problem, focus on the solution. Have faith in your dreams, meaning if you, it's like you need to have tunnel vision. You focus on the problem isn't going to solve it. It's just going to have you sitting in that energy more. But the more that you focus on your dreams and you focus on making that your reality, the more energy you're going to put into that, and then the quicker it's going to come to fruition, right? So if you're focused on, say you want to do social media, if you focus on the fact that you don't have enough followers and you're not making enough money and all that stuff, then that's what you're putting all your energy into that. That's going to discourage you. You're not going to want to post. You're not going to want to, you know, do all the things that you need to do in order to make a living off of this. If you focus on the fact that this is what I do, if you say this is my career and I make money off of this, I do this for a living, it's my full-time job, then you're going to move as if, this is called manifestation, the law of attraction or the law of assumption. You're going to move as if you already are you're going to move as if you already are a full-time content creator. And then that's how it becomes that thing. Because when you're consistent and you improve and you keep getting better and better and you keep doing it over and over again, then that's how you grow, right? When you go to work, right? When you go clock into your job, if you go to work 5 days a week, working 9 to 5, the more you go, the more energy and momentum that you build in that, the more energy you put into it, the more energy you get out of it, right? You go work a 9 to 5, 5 days a week, and then you make money later, like sometimes a week, sometimes 2 weeks, right? Same thing. If you say you clock in to your content creation job for 9 to 5, 5 days a week, at the end of a week or two, you're going to start to see the payoffs of that, depending on how far you got. So say you already have a following, you're already monetized, right? You're already monetized. But you're not making the money you want to make, or you want to reach a new level with how much you're making, then you need to put in that work, okay? Look at your analytics, do some data analysis, what worked, what didn't, what got you the best results, what didn't, you know, what do you need to add, what do you need to add to your portfolio, things like that, you know, and then you do it, you know, and then at the end of the week, you're going to be like, okay, well, I got 5 extra videos out this week, or whatever the case is. You made money from each one of them, so now you made more money. So now you're making the money, so you're closer to your goal. If instead of take that time, that night, instead of you clocking in to complaining and thinking that and discouraging yourself for 5 days a week, 9 to 5, you're actually putting in the work in order to make that progress that you need to in order to reach those goals that you have. Don't let your pride get in the way. And the thing is, pride can sometimes be, oh, I'm the best, yada yada. And then sometimes pride can be, I don't want to look stupid, so I'm not going to do that. And a lot of times people are scared to post as if they're a full-time content creator before they actually are, because they're scared that they're going to look stupid from their peers. But think of all the people who started posting, did look stupid in front of their peers because they didn't have the following, but they was posting as if they did, and then actually now make money off of it and do it for a living. Do you know how many of my friends and people in my life have told me that I would never actually be a social media influencer, I would never actually make money off of it, I wouldn't be able to do it for a living, yada yada. People was telling me it was like a dream and that I should basically give up and basically yada yada. And now I made thousands and thousands of dollars off of social media. So I feel as though you should let the bitter people who allow other people's opinions stop them from doing what they want to do. I suggest you not really focus on them and you focus on your bank account and growing it, because that's what following your dreams is going to do. Grow your bank account. I'm gonna pull some tarot. I just used the Moonology Oracle deck, and now I'm using the Mermaid Tarot deck. You can find the links in the description box below if you would like to purchase it yourself as well. Okay, we have the Tower moment. You're gonna have some huge sudden changes in the month of August. We have Seven of Cups. You could be expanding your sources of income or your options. Like, you won't feel so trapped. You could also be shopping. Ace of Pentacles, yeah. You could be shopping for like a lot of things. The Wheel of Fortune, like you'll just have the funds to go shopping. I feel like you're gonna have like a windfall of money and miracles. I'm seeing like a video going viral, and like I said, your account's already monetized, so that video going viral is going to like put a peak in how much your earnings for the month. And like that's going to be a common thing. So maybe not every video will go viral, every video will perform that huge or earn you that much money, but you will have a consistent few videos throughout like the days and the weeks and everything like that, that ends up adding up, that ends up making you that ends up allowing you and supporting you to live your life and do like content creation as a full-time job. And that's again, content creation is an example. It could be music, it could be entrepreneurship, it could be even like a clock-in job, or you doing services as like an esthetician or a makeup artist or an audio engineer, like a freelancer and things like that. Like you can apply to all those as well. But I'm seeing like there's gonna be like a sudden shift, a sudden change, like something's gonna click in you where it's like things are just really speeding up, and the momentum is gaining. I'm surprised that card didn't come up, but like the momentum is just going to keep growing and growing and growing. Maybe like if I do like a weekly reading during the month of August, that card will probably pop up, because the momentum isn't gaining now, but in the month of 4 for 4 on the time, which is stability, like literally stability and security and protection. So yeah, so in the month of August, you're gonna really feel that momentum gaining, and it's gonna hit like a peak. I'm seeing you like burst through a glass ceiling, but like you're completely fine. You know, in Willy Wonka, in the Chocolate Factory, or is it Charlie and Chocolate Factory? The second one, like the second one, when they were in like a glass window, like a glass elevator at the end, and that's how they end up leaving the factory when Charlie won with Willy Wonka and his grandma, and then they went into the elevator, and they shot up, and that grandpa was like, oh, it's gonna break, you know, because it's glass. It was in a glass elevator, and they went through a glass ceiling, and then yeah, they ended up getting through, and they were completely fine, and then the elevator flew with the like propeller thingy, but like that's basically what I'm seeing. Like, and like the glass, you being in the glass elevator, it's kind of like, because of what you're doing, puts you in the limelight and puts you in everybody's front of the eye. That's like the glass elevator. Everybody can see what you're doing, because what you're doing requires you to have attention if you want to be successful in the first place. So everybody's looking at you, so everybody has opinions, and everybody is a lot of people have limiting beliefs, thinking that they can't be successful in what it is that you're doing. So then a lot of times people will project onto you and so when Charlie and the grandpa were like scared that the elevator was gonna break, that's kind of like everybody else being like, oh, you can't do that, you're gonna fail, you're gonna end up homeless, you're not gonna have money, yada yada. But that's really just because that's how they feel. If they was to do that, then that's what would happen to them. Like, they're just scared. But once them bursting through the ceiling and being completely fine, and then the thing even starting to fly, like soar, that's you getting past that hurdle of people even being able to doubt you. Because it's like, look at me now, I'm flying, I'm soaring, like please be so for real. Looking down on all y'all. Wow, ants. Just kidding. That was a joke. but you get what I'm saying. And also remember, don't let pride get in your way. So that could be a reminder as well for like once you hit these numbers and everything like that, and you really reach this level of success that seems so unobtainable to everybody, but you kept like, mighty business. I'm doing what I want to do. That make sure that you still stay humble. I'm not saying humble like, oh, you can't be proud of yourself and be like actually see who you are. Like, yes, you are her, you are him, yes. However, don't be thinking, yeah, I'm looking down on, oh yeah, y'all just piece of scrub, you know. Don't do that. That's ignorant. Don't be arrogant. Like, that's just it's not cute, not a good look, you know. But yeah, those are your messages, pal number 3. I hope it resonated. If it did, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment below letting me know which pal you came from and how it resonated. Also, be sure to subscribe to my channel with the bell notification on so you can be notified whenever I upload. I'm trying to reach 2,000 subscribers, so if you can share this video with anybody you feel as though would like it, or just share it on your feeds, I'll appreciate it. And also, like I said, subscribe and tell your friends to subscribe. I would appreciate it greatly. Also, check out my description box for any information you will need from me. Like I said, these cards will be linked in the description box below. You can follow me on my TikTok, Instagram, Pinterest, and my Twitter, which was my ex, which was formerly known as Twitter. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video.